And we've got the full inside track of how this big Sabke Saath meeting, the all-party meeting called by Prime Minister Modi, is about to begin any moment now, just seconds from now. Let's give you a heads up on how this entire meeting is going to be structured. The Prime Minister will be the chairperson of this all-party meeting, and the biggest leading attempt of this meeting will be to evolve political consensus on the Modi government's diplomatic and military efforts in response to China's betrayal on Monday. The government will be appealing to the opposition for unity on India's stand against the Chinese treachery. So let's tell you how it's going to be structured. This is very interesting. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, closely to what I'm saying. The Home Minister Amit Shah will likely kick off the proceedings by briefing the heads of the parties first. The Home Minister will provide details of the Galwan incident and India's preparedness. After that, External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar could brief the leaders as well on the diplomatic efforts by the country. The Foreign Minister will brief the leaders on past and present diplomatic efforts regarding China. This includes the de-escalation exercise. The Prime Minister may intervene during the meeting and may end the meeting as well. The Prime Minister may reiterate the government's resolve to protect Indian territory, and the Prime Minister may make a statement at the end to sum up the consensus, thank the leaders, and promise to hold regular dialogue. I've read out the full exclusive inside track that Rahul Srivastava, our National Affairs editor, has been able to get. Rahul, I know I've read out every pointer that you've said, but I want your view on this. This appears to be quite a structured sort of affair that the all-party meeting is likely to be. How long could it go on for, Rahul? Is it going to be a pretty long affair?
Shiv, before I start, I would like to apologize for one little mistake in the information. I, by mistake, sent out that it is the Home Minister, it's the Defense Minister who will start the proceedings.
Right.
He will start by briefing about the military preparedness, what are the incidents which took place, and what really transpired at the border, because that's his domain. That error is seriously regretted. Shiv, it's a meeting in which there are basically 37 political parties in Lok Sabha today, and 15 to 16 of them have been chosen. After the Defense Minister briefs the meeting, there will be a briefing by the External Affairs Minister. So that will take a certain amount of time, because the past perspective, what has happened pre-June 6th, after June 6th, and in the last 24 hours,
yes,
all that will be forming part of the External Affairs Minister briefing. Prime Minister will be intervening, may be intervening. At the end, the Prime Minister may go in for a sense of the nation, sense of the meeting, kind of a resolution. He will read out, he may speak about it, and that may become, as we discussed earlier, the template.
Yes.
Important is that there will be a lot of accountability questions asked by the opposition parties. Each leader may be speaking out, and they may either cite their stand vis-a-vis the government of India stand on strategy, diplomacy, and military strategy. All these elements will be there, and the government will be responding to them.
Okay, Rahul, thank you very much for joining us on that. The big, detailed inside track on how it's going to happen. Defense Minister will brief, External Affairs Minister will brief, Prime Minister will intervene. He will probably have a speech at the end of it. But the big target is political consensus on India's response to China. That is as clear as it can get. Rahul, thank you very much for joining me. We'll keep coming back to you once we get more breaking news.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.